going on? How y'all doing? This video is going to be about Janet Jackson because I think her documentary's coming out. And she put her lips together. The only thing she could say about her brother Michael is guilt by association. There's a reason why Michael didn't want anything to do with a lot of them people in his family. And this is a great example. How dare she put her mouth to say such a thing? He was never convicted of anything. He was falsely accused. They've dug his bones back out for that ill-fated Leaving Neverland garbage that the judge told um, them turkeys that was trying to sue him, Wade Robinson and them others, that you had an invalid case. FBI, etc., was following him all over. They never had nothing. This is how his sister chooses to remember him 10 plus years after he is dead. She is so petty and um, so ungrateful that she brings this up in her attempt to sell some interest with her video. I respect Janet's success as an artist and what she overcame because she did not have the talent as her brother. She worked hard. She had drive and determination, but she wasn't as talented as him. Let's not get the two twisted. For her to come out here and say guilt by association when you got your clothes tugged on by Justin Timberlake, which did more damage to you than anything that came out with Michael, you still had a career. You were in Why Did I Get Married to Tyler Perry movies. You were in the Clump movie, Eddie Murphy. You had a career. You messed your own self up. Thoughtin'. And then you spread yourself all over magazine covers and stuff. People did you kept making music. Nobody bought your whack music and your movies and what you were doing. So I got a problem with what she's saying. This is how she chooses to guilt by association. That's the best that she can come up to talk about her brother. The best. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson would have been holding that key in her ear and opening up the door while he was stacking his awards. Without him, she doesn't have her music career because she was never on par with him as an artist. And she is very fortunate she didn't get dropped. First two records didn't even crack gold. So she got a lot of nerve. She act like she don't even understand that they was out here trying to lynch him by any means. Double jeopardy in the case. And the case got shot down bad. And let me tell you something too. They started with a documentary. They stockpiled against him. People turned on him, etc. And his money rules and all that. And they still couldn't get him. Why? Because the case was nothing there. Now you can say questionable character on his part. You can say he should have been more careful, etc. But you can't say they had what they had. They did not have what they had. And they tried really, really hard for a long time. And see, Janet owns her masters like Michael did, except Michael also had a stake in Sony. Michael also was a board member. You know, he was a big time fish. You know, so, you know, she should have shut up and never even said no crap like that because guilt by association means that it deterred your career. You deterred your career. Now, Michael had fallen off out of favor in the 90s at the first allegations, etc. And Janet was big. She was big as far as what I call street appeal. You know, she had gotten that kind of love, but she was never bigger or better than him. Not in an artistic standpoint, maybe in the fake popularity, but she was never bigger than him when it counted the most. You know, I mean, for crying out loud, the whole thing with Timberlake derailed her. Funny thing, he's been gone for over a decade, and he sold so many records it cleared his debt. Janet Jackson is alive and well. Tours comes out. Ain't nobody buying her records. And nobody wants none of her whack music. And I don't care if you get J. Cole or anybody Cole on your record. Ain't nobody feeling you like that. You know. You know. So Jeremy Lewis can work a record with you, even though they last record stunk, but they work a record with you, ain't nobody gonna be checking for it. Because Janet Jackson, respect is there, but it's long gone. Okay. But anyway, that's my thoughts and things about Janet Jackson saying guilt by association. That's how she chooses to remember her brother Michael. That's a tacky turkey move to sell a whack documentary. But anyway, whatever. Please hit the like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and there's a reason why Michael kept his distance from his family. You see it. I'm out.